having a schedule, living for today.
오!
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
아, 또 까, 이걸?
If you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
완장하겠네. 아,
Even a monster on the other side of the door.
어떻게 하는지 알겠다. 시점을 바꾸는 거구나.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was
반전
gone.
뭐야?
Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
어머.
I know it's out there somewhere.
와, 개쩐다.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
헐. 다 먹은 쓰레기는 여기다 버렸구나.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
밖으로 나왔다.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
뒤에는 저기서 이렇게 나온 거야. 와, 이거 좋다. 썸네일까?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
헐. 교기차에
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
이야,
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
신기하네. 내려가야지.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
와, 진짜 뚫고 나간 거구나.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
이야. 달은 좀, 거시기 하네.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
와. 완전 좋아.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
오, 태양열이네.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
아까 그 그네네.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
저게 묘지야?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
왜 고양이, 섀도우, 올리브, 밥. 뭐야 이건 또? 모르겠다. 의시, 뭐 기타 등등.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
몰리, 켈빈, 세븐, 에디, 월터, 바바라.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
아, 이게 오딘.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
아, 저기.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
저게 이전 집이었구나. 그래도 그래픽 괜찮네.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
아, 아까 그 배 뿔뚜기가 임신이었구나. 아, 어쩐지 배가 부르다 했어. 임신인데 이거 어떡해. 여길 또 오네.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
이번 쌤.
They were both pretty intense.
사냥하는 걸 좋아했구나. 헐.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What? It's too early, Dad.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper.
아이,
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Let's see. Maybe. What was it? Could have been.
도대체 언제까지 찍어요?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Just... Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
오이씨, 이렇게 움직이는구나.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
some-
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
안 돼! 바보같이 확실히 죽였어야지. 아유.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it. After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot. can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
내가 움직여줘야 소리가 나구나. 어이구야, 힘드네. 아니, 오, 덤벼.
Let's hand over Gregory. It's time to. Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
개구리의 모험을 아직 끝낼 순 없지.
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
오리 추가.
What his world was like.
오이차. 들어와 들어와. 예.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
안돼 안돼
Lost
안돼.
in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
고래 고래.
It sure made him happy.
좋았어. 오호. 함 더. 아이씨. 좋아 좋아 좋아.
I know how silly it sounds.
실없는 얘기다. 아니야, 실없지 않아.
But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
안 돼.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
예헤이.
There's so much I don't understand.
오.
Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
아기가 이렇게 익사했구나.
I'm sure he's happy. You want
딴딴딴.
him to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
이야. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다, 일곱 명? 오. 그 다음에 거스.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a
오,
wedding in the
연.
yard.
아, 이렇게. 여. 아, 이렇게 해줘야
Father
돼.
made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
그의 연만 날리며 폭풍우를 담아두었다.
I tried to talk him out of it, though he
빡센데?
never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
재혼하는 게 싫었나 보구나.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
오.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
갑자기. 오, 뭐야,
Rain
뭐야,
came
뭐야.
down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
오, 뭐야.
The thunder sounded much too close and
Yeah.
full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
음악을 더 크게 틀어라 했는데 나는 바랬다고. 오! 어머.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
오.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
연날리기를 하다가 갔나 보구나.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
클라이밍? 이미
My
선부가
mom moved to
클라이밍을
the
해?
loft after her
와,
brothers
대박.
died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
이걸 오르네. 요.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
아, 산제이가 아빠고 여기 단이 엄마다.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
그래요.